today, and we are super fucking happy about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
From the farewell party to the savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander, I'm telling him this needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all those IOs, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.
Yo, what's going on everyone? Can you all hear me loud and clear? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear, guys. Sapnin, Jazz, hello to you, Hassan, thank you all for tuning in, man. Hope you all are doing good on this Tuesday afternoon. Got some bits to go through today. Hopefully you can all hear me loud and clear. Just going to double check my Rumble is up and running. Yes sir, Hassan, you can hear me. Thank you for letting me know, brother. Yeah, Rumble's live. Kick is live. Make sure you guys are following me on Kick as well, man. It's very important. Facts you didn't know, dude. Thank you for tuning in, brother. MOE as well. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in as well. How's your guys' Tuesday afternoon going? Anything interesting going on for you guys? Have you been keeping up to date with the war going on in Iran? If you haven't, no need to worry, because we're going to cover everything that's been happening over the last 24 hours. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Sinead, shout out. Thank you for tuning in as well. Nice to see you here. Yeah, just making sure everything's good. Looks like we're all good to go. So, yeah. So, guys, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all tuning in again. We're got a stream today, day 11 of the Iran war. The war's been raging on for 11 days. We did do another little stream last night. I don't know if you guys saw, but it was like a surprise stream. I know we usually do our streams at this time every day, but we decided yesterday, I just thought, fuck it, why not do another stream, you know? So we went over a few bits last night. Some of you guys might have missed some of it. Basically a quick update for those of you that didn't see the stream last night. There was like a lot of Iranian attacks last night on, well, quite a lot of attacks around everywhere, really. They was targeting Israel very heavily, and they also struck a hotel that was hosting loads of US diplomats in Bahrain as well. So that's pretty much all that was going on last night. And there was obviously a Trump speech as well. There was a Trump speech. He was talking all this nonsense about it was funny actually, because a reporter asked him a question. She said, "Oh, Trump, so now that you've got rid of the supreme leader of Iran, are you going to help the Iranian people now, like you said you would?" And he said something along the lines of, "Oh, well, it depends. They're acting like animals lately, so we'll have to wait and see." It's crazy, because remember Trump told everyone how he was just trying to help the Iranian people. This is the reason why he started this. And then once he's killed the supreme leader, it turns out that he doesn't want to help the Iranian people. Who would have guessed? Trump is a terrorist. Who would have guessed? James, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for tuning in again, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Hope you're doing great, man. But you missed most of it. Yeah, I think was you here last night for a little while, James? I think you wasn't you? I'm pretty sure I remember speaking to you last night. But yeah, no, there wasn't too much going on last night anyway. We ended up just watching some of the Sneeko interview with Professor Zhang. Day Electrical, shout out to you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. I try my best. We're trying to do daily streams every day. Only day that we won't be doing streams is Saturdays, because that's when we go out recording. So yeah, but apart from that, we try to do it every day. Try to do it as much as we can. Cover this whole thing. But yeah, let's get into some news, I guess. Let's get into some news. Let me just move my Streamlabs over to this side of the screen. I think YouTube was down earlier as well for some reason for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but it wasn't working for me. But where do we start? Where do we start? Let's start. Oh, my Twitter seems to be glitching out as always. Oh, yeah, I thought I saw you there last night, James. But yeah, no worries, man. You didn't miss that much. We'll post clips of it anyway throughout today and tomorrow. Also, you can always watch the live stream back if you want to. I was very tired last night as well. I didn't start streaming until about nearly midnight. I didn't end up turning the stream off till about 1 AM, maybe half 1. So I was very tired anyway. So you didn't really miss too much. Don't worry about it. Just waiting for the X to load up, guys. It's for some reason taking a minute. But yeah, we'll start off with Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. He had some clips that we're going to show you of Abbas Araghchi talking about the ongoing war between Iran, America, and Israel. Let's get into it. So, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said, "I don't think talking with Americans anymore would be on the table. We have a very bitter experience of talking with the Americans. They promised us that they had no intention to attack us, even after saying we made big progress, but they still decided to attack us." Let's play the video.
The question of talking with Americans or negotiation with Americans once again would be on the table, because we have a very bitter experience of talking with Americans. We negotiated with them last year in last June, and they attacked us in the middle of negotiations. And again this year, they tried to convince us that this time is different. They promised us that they don't have any intention to attack us. And they wanted to resolve Iran's nuclear question peacefully and to find a negotiated solution. And we finally accepted. But again, after 3 rounds of negotiation, and after the American team in the negotiation, said itself that we made a big progress, still they decided to attack us. So I don't think, talking with Americans anymore would be, on our agenda anymore.
Completely agree. You can't negotiate with terrorists. Trump's a terrorist. He lied to the Iranians. He lied to them. He said he wouldn't attack them. And what did he do? Noop, shout out for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. And Hassan said about the gas going up. I know, man. I know, it's crazy. We're going to get into a little bit more of that in a little while. But yeah, there's a few clips of Abbas speaking, about another 3 to go through. And this clip... sorry about that. So yeah, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, he also said, "They have attacked our nuclear facilities, but they couldn't destroy our nuclear program. They have also attacked our missile facilities, but they have not been able to stop the missiles from being fired at them. We are well prepared to continue attacking them with our missiles as long as needed and as long as it takes." So it doesn't sound like there's any fear in Iran. The leaders do not seem to give a fuck. Abbas, we was talking about him last night. He's an OG, man. He's been in this game for a long time. He's one of the last OGs left of Iran. Most of the people that are in charge now are all like new people that have taken over, but he's been here for a very long time. And yeah, let's play the clip anyway before I keep rambling on.
Our nuclear facilities, but they couldn't destroy our nuclear program because it is a technology advanced and developed by ourselves. They have also attacked our missile facilities, but they have not been able to stop firing missiles against themselves. So the firings continues, and we are prepared. We are well prepared to continue attacking them with our missiles as long as needed and as long as it takes.
W Abbas. Jazz said he doesn't care, he's just been a slave to Israel. Exactly that, man. Trump's a slave to Israel. I think all the American governments, doesn't matter who comes in charge, it doesn't matter who takes over, they all end up saying one thing and then just going to be slaves to Israel. Thank you, Seafaring Punty. I'm happy that you're tuned in. Shout out to you, Super Peacemaker, as well. Next clip. So the next clip, Iran's foreign minister said again, They thought that in a matter of 2 or 3 days they could go for a regime change and achieve a rapid, clean victory, but they failed. So I believe that plan A was a failure, and now they are trying other plans, but all of them have failed as well. I don't think they have any realistic end game in mind. They've just started attacking us blindly. I agree. What is their plan? Who knows?
They failed. You know, they thought that in a matter of 2 or 3 days they can go for a regime change, they can go for a rapid, clean victory, but they failed. So I believe that plan A was a failure, and now they are trying other plans, but all of them have failed as well. And I don't think they have any any realistic end game in their mind, because we are seeing some sort of a chaos in their sayings, in their actions. They have just started to attack us blindly. They failed.
They have failed. It's annoying that I didn't just find the full interview of this, because this seems like a good full interview. I've only seen the clips myself. Thank you, Hassani Parker from Sweden. I appreciate you, man, tuning in all the way over there. It's great to see that we've got some all of you guys are tuning in from different areas. It's great to see. And the last clip that we have of Abbas Araghchi, he had a message to the Gulf countries, and he said, if they have the right to take all necessary measures to protect their facilities, then I think we are even. In fact, we have even more right to take all necessary measures to defend ourselves and protect our people. And this is exactly what we are doing. Know this. This is not our war. This is not our choice. This war was imposed on us. We are under aggression and we are defending ourselves. They cannot accuse us for things that happen on the other side. They should accuse those who started this war, and they should be held responsible for any damage inside Iran and in the region, because everything started with the United States and Israel. And I completely agree. I mean, he's hit the nail bang on the head, ain't he? Everyone knows it. I think everyone in the chat here knows it. Yeah, Iran is not backing down. And thank you, Hassani. I appreciate the kind words. But let's play the clip.
If they have all rights to take all necessary measures to protect their facilities, I think we are even, we have more rights to take all necessary measures to defend our ourselves, to protect our people, and this is exactly what we are doing. No, this is not our war. This is not our choice. This war is imposed on us. We are under aggression, and we are defending ourselves. They cannot accuse us for things which happen on the other side. They should accuse those who started this war, and I think they should be held responsible for any damage inside Iran and in the region, because everything has started by the United States and Israel.
U.S. officials have noted that they're
yeah, hit the nail bang on the head. Thank you, Danny, for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you. And yeah, I mean, he didn't say a single word that was false, did he? It's started by United States and Israel, and this was nothing to do with the Iranians. Even like, usually in the mainstream media, like you saw when the stuff with Gaza happened, when October 7th happened, they tried portraying it after, the genocide in Gaza, saying, oh, the only reason this happened is because Israel was defending themselves, blah, 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 which we all know was nonsense, but they still tried to push that lie. But it's like this time around, they know that they can't even push that lie this time. They're straight up saying, like, I've read multiple reports from the BBC, all these mainstream news outlets, and they're all saying, like, oh, Iran retaliated. Key word, retaliated, So, I think even, like, the Western media can't cover this one up. So, he's bang on, man. He's bang on. Some more other stuff we've got. So, there was basically Iranian State TV. Iranian State TV were doing a broadcast right from the Revolution Square in Tehran, and there was huge explosions taking place. Huge explosions. But look how unfazed these people are, guys. Watch when you see this video. They do not give a damn about any of this terrorism. They're used to it. They're saying, bring it on. Bring it on. Hello, Manny. Thank you for tuning in. Let's play the video. Look at them, they're literally cheering. They're literally cheering. Let's rewind that.
شما صحبت میکنم هدفاً داره عمل میکنه و ما شاهد اجتماع حضور مردم هستیم در میدان انقلاب. ما نمیترسیم، ما اینجاییم، ما اینجا هستیم، مردم اینجا هستن. حتی در مقابل پدافندها در برابر موشک ها ایستادن، مردم ایستادن، اومدن بیعت کنن با امامشان، با امام خامنه ای اومدن بیعت کنن و لبیک میگوین. مردم اومدن بگوین ما نمیترسیم، ما اینجاییم، ما مردم شجاعیم. باشتم شعار مردم.
Yeah, they do not give a fuck, do they? They do not give a fuck. Manny, you hit it bang on the head. You hit it bang on the head. Imagine if that was Tel Aviv, how they'd be acting. We've seen the Zionist actors, how they normally act when something like that happens. I mean, just last night we was watching a video and like a missile or something or a drone came flying over into Israel. It impacted like a road, like no one got hurt, and all of the Israeli settlers would go, oh my god, look at our reality, look at our reality. Like they're just completely not built the same as anyone else. You got to shout out to these Iranians, man. They are absolute warriors. They're warriors. So yeah, there was some more stuff here from the IRGC. They said earlier today, about 3 hours ago, the IRGC says the Americans and the Zionist attacks on infrastructure and targeting civilians will not go unanswered. So, doesn't look like they're backing down, America and Israel. You might want to rethink your strategy, whatever it was. Yeah, exactly. Very brave country, Hassan. They're very brave. And look, this is some sad scenes, because a funeral was held for a pregnant nurse today and her child, among 16 other civilians, including 4 women and 4 children, who were all killed in US and Israeli attacks in Borodjad, Iran. I mean, it's sad, man. This is the lady that was killed, a pregnant nurse, and there's some scenes here from the funeral.
گفتن روزه از زهرا بخونیم برای مادر شهیده. یه مادر توی آتیش یه لشگر جلوی روشه یه مادر توی مادرش بود.
Yeah, heartbreaking. It's what these terrorist Americans and Israelis, they just target civilians, you know. I mean, we've been seeing it for too many years, unfortunately. We've seen it for well too many years. Yeah, and also some more sad scenes here. So who remembers this that we went over a few days ago? The last image of Mikhail Mudaraki, who was a 3rd grade student and was killed in a US/Israeli strike on a primary school in Manab, Iran. And this was his last picture. He was waving farewell to his mother. But just today we got an update. Obviously it's in Arabic, I believe, so luckily we've got the transcript here. And the mother of Mikhail Mudaraki, who is a 3rd grade student who's killed in the US airstrike on the primary school, said, I prepared dinner for him, and when he was eating, he said, Mum, the food you made tastes like heaven. I said, my son, why are you saying this? You've never said this before. Around midnight, he put pillows around himself and sat with his brother. He said, brother, let's play. I'm Iran and you're America. Let's play with guns and tanks. They started playing together. He said, see, Iran won. Brother, Iran won. I was Iran and I won. My son said that Iran was the winner. All these things seemed to be inspired to him that night. He did all of this the night before his martyrdom. He also prayed and read the Quran that night. In the morning he said, Mum, take a picture of me. This child was an angel. He used to say, my name is Mikhail. Mikhail means God's angel. If anyone has a wish, tell me so I can fulfill it. God loved him too and took him to himself. It is true, exactly like that. It was the heartless America that launched a missile at the school where there was nothing suspicious. I myself lived in Lebanon for 4 years. They just wanted to kill our children. So sad. So sad. Yeah, they love killing kids. It's so sad. Yeah, everyone keeps saying about this Ben Gvir and his Netanyahu's brother, but we haven't got any confirmed reports. We did try and look at last night as well. I'm in like a lot of groups that have people on the ground in Israel, Palestine, Iran, and there was like nobody, like I'm telling you guys, nobody that's got any credibility reporting on this. So for now we'll have to just assume that, you know, that news is not true. But and one more thing, one more thing, sorry. The Iranian Ministry of Health reported that 15,000 Iranian civilians, including children, have been killed since the start of the US and Israeli raids. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Yeah. Abbas, appreciate you, man. Loving these daily updates, bro. If I had missed anything, I know I'll get it here on your live streams. Yeah, we try and cover absolutely everything, you know. Where I'm constantly posting on X and I'm following a lot of good pages that also cover the news. We try and get everything, you know. We don't really miss much. If I do ever miss anything as well, guys, just let me know and we'll go over it. And the last thing on this like kind of random tab that I've opened is the Bahraini king for the first time was seen in military uniform. It's over for Iran. How strange.
الجميع أنا هنا اليوم لأشكر سلاح الجو وأشكر الدفاع الجوي على قيامهم بواجبهم على أكمل وجه حفاظا على أراضي ومياه وأجواء البحرين.
Anyone know what that clown's talking about? I don't. I think I saw a comment, to be fair, about it earlier. Yeah, no one's taking this guy seriously, are they? I thought I saw a comment about it earlier. Someone said that he basically, don't know, they translated his speech. I don't know what he said. Any Arabic speakers want to let me know if you are if you've got any Arabic speakers here, that'd be great. But yeah, either way, guys, it's, you know, the war rages on and it's not good. It's not good. But who else can we blame apart from the terrorists, man? Can't blame no one else apart from those guys. But yeah, let's move on to some other stuff. So, some stuff going on today regarding Israel, more regarding the Israel-Iran sort of drama. So, he's saying you bombed our oil, now we side with the Zions. Probably he's saying that. Probably actually did say that. Oh, he said he wants to thank you for the Air Force and Defence. Yeah, he's just talking nonsense, isn't he? But yeah, the war continues, day 11 of the war, and Israel are still getting absolutely hammered from all directions. You know, they're not like America. America have got all of these military bases in different countries around the world, and they sit comfortably in Washington, you know, behind all of this NATO and all of this stuff. And it's hard for someone else to strike them unless they're a real big superpower, like, you know, for example, maybe Russia or China could do it, but not really anyone else can unless they was literally directly next to America, but all the countries around America seem to support them. But unfortunately for Israel, they don't have that same benefit. Israel is right in the middle, right smack bang in the middle of the Middle East, and they're getting hammered by not just Iran but by Lebanon. But we're going to start off with the stuff that Iran's been doing first, and then we'll move on to the stuff that Hezbollah have been doing to them. So starting off, an Iranian ballistic missile struck an open air near Jerusalem and no injuries have been reported. So this was just like a warning shot about an hour ago, to be fair. I just added this one in at the end, just to show you guys that they are still going for him. So yeah, they didn't hit anyone there, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. And you can see another image of the impact there. And then, oh, some crazy stuff as well. I forgot to talk about this. So this morning as well, we found out that an Iranian hacker leaked the identities of 50 Israeli pilots. Not good to be an Israeli terrorist. Not a good day to be an Israeli terrorist. So yeah, that was all leaked. And Netanyahu has come out and started talking some nonsense as well. He said, our aspiration is to bring the Iranian people to cast off the yoke of tyranny. In the end, it depends on them, but there is no doubt that through the actions that we've taken so far, we are breaking their bones. Our hand is extended. How funny. If we succeed together with the Iranian people, we will bring a permanent end. I don't think that's ever going to happen, unfortunately for you. Your Great Israel project, it's not gonna run Bibi Netanyahu, whatever this terrorist says. Red said, oh yeah, the Indian news channels. I did have a quick look earlier, man, but a lot of the stuff I'd already seen, because I'm in like a lot of Telegram groups, you know, that are on the ground and stuff, so they're probably, I think they're coming out at the same sort of time, but I do appreciate it, man. I've definitely got that on standby for anything I do miss, or for something that someone else might cover. But let's play the video. It's not in terrorist language, is it? I haven't even watched it. Yep, it's in complete terrorist language, so we will not be listening to that. Don't think anyone cares anyway, do they? Anyone care? Nah, don't think so. But anyway, also, the Zionists and the American terrorists continue to do what they do best. They targeted a civilian commuting area. So earlier today, about 5-6 hours ago, the Red Crescent and the fire department teams were providing aid because civilians were martyred and several wounded were also transferred from the scene by emergency ambulance teams. So yeah, I mean, the terrorism continues. The American and Israeli terrorism continues.
دقایقی گذشته تقاطع اتوبان رسالت و باقری متاسفانه دشمن امریکایی صهیونیستی وسط خیابون محل رفت آمد مردم رو زد. میبینید اینجا دقیقاً وسط خیابون هستش که مورد اصابت قرار گرفته. بچهای هلال احمر و امدادرسان، نیروهای امدادرسانی مشغول امدادرسانی هستن. متاسفانه چند تا از هموطنان ما شهید شدن. تعدادی از مجروحات توسط نیروهای امدادی با آمبولانس‌های اورژانس منتقل شدن.
So yeah, unfortunately I don't know what he was saying, but basically you can see the damage and the carnage in the background after the Israeli and American terrorists continue to target civilian areas. I wonder how many days in a row these guys have been targeting civilian areas, not just including Iran. Talking about Yemen, talking about Palestine, Lebanon, everywhere. They just constantly target civilians. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. Netanyahu said to the head of local authorities last night, I don't know how long the campaign will continue. It's not that I know, and I'm not telling you. But Iranians, they don't care anyway, because they can continue to apply serious pressure on Tel Aviv, as always. W Iran, W Iran. Got no sound on this video though. Oh, yeah, just a little bit of wind at the end, but yeah, you can see him hit something over there behind the building, it looks like. And yeah, so just after Netanyahu said this, it's strange. This story is a bit strange because it kind of conflicts a lot. But the Qatari Foreign Ministry claimed that there's talks with all sides ongoing to guarantee an exit from this conflict, and it's very strange actually because we literally just listened to Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi tell us that you know, that this isn't coming to an end anytime soon. So take it with a pinch of salt. We haven't heard anything from America, Israel or Iran on this. Not anything solid anyway. But I do know Qatar are usually the ones that hold peace talks and things like that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. Oh yeah, and it's crazy as well because in that Professor Jiang, is that how you say his name? Professor Jiang? He was saying that that there might be a false flag coming and they might target the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And just a couple of hours ago, rocket debris fell near the Al-Aqsa Mosque. So prayers that that doesn't happen, because that will be one of the biggest false flags. Oh, thank you, Red, again with the super chats, brother. I appreciate you, man. You gave me super chats yesterday too. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Red, man. Legend, bruv. Legend. As I said before, we don't actually get paid to do these live streams. We don't get paid to post any of the clips of the live streams either, because every time I post them it says that it's not suitable for advertisers apparently. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it a lot. Also, guys, remember, follow me on Kick. Help me get monetized over there, because then we can get pages from revenue. We don't have to rely on super chats and things like that. But as always, Red, you're a legend, brother. Thank you so much. And one last thing on the Israel sort of side. Israel's Channel 15 reported that the army has decided to release thousands of reservists who were called up within the first strike. So, some interesting stuff going on. Saviour, if the Dome of Rock is destroyed, it means Israel will signal end for us. Well, it's an interesting one. So basically, the theory that's going around is that, you know, the Zionist terrorists, the American terrorists, if they potentially target the Al-Aqsa Mosque, then that's a very big false flag, and it's a reason for them to just do even more terrorism, really. And they believe that it probably will. They would believe, if it did happen, that it would help turn the public against Iran, and you know, they're obviously going to try and blame it on those guys. So let's pray that that doesn't ever happen. Let's pray that doesn't ever happen. There are loads of videos online showing Zionists getting hit, but BBC and Sky don't show it. But in Israel, they're arresting people for telling anyone they got hit. Yeah, kind of similar to what's going on in the UAE. Wonder what all the Tommy Tards will do now. Well, the thing is, with the Tommy Robinson stuff, I mean, all of his supporters already knew that he supported Israel, you know. They already knew that he supported the genocide in Gaza too, so I don't actually think it will change much for them people, you know. They'll continue to support that Zionist clown either way. But yeah. Fuck Tommy Robinson. Fuck you, Tommy Robinson, if you're watching this video. Fuck you. But yeah, anyway. So, we just went over some of the beatdowns that Israel's been getting from Iran. Let's talk about some of the beatdowns it's been getting from Hezbollah. Not ever a good day to be a Zionist terrorist, especially in this day and age when they've just started a pointless war. Another pointless war, my ad. Yeah, of course, Jazz. The BBC would never report on this stuff, you know. Doesn't benefit their narrative, does it? Fuck the BBC as well. So today we have seen. Start off at the top. So, you got to admit, guys, what Hezbollah have absolutely been giving Israel hell proper badly, ain't they? We've been covering this every day. Like they are proper giving them some serious damage. Let's start off with this post. So, footage from Lebanon shows Hezbollah launching rockets from a site next to a Lebanese army base. Interesting. Let's watch this. Hezbollah are not backing down. Hezbollah are not backing down. They're standing with their brothers in Iran. Same way they stood with their brothers and sisters in Palestine too. UNICEF reported that since March the 2nd, at least 83 children have been killed and 254 have been injured in Lebanon, as fighting between Israel and Hezbollah escalates, with an average of more than 10 children killed and 36 injured each day. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy because we haven't seen Iran or Hezbollah killing any children and families and people like that. It's funny how Israel and America always seem to accidentally kill all these children. Isn't that strange? Isn't that interesting? And you can see here, they're targeting civilian areas again. Oh, we got a subscriber on YouTube. Nice one, man. Appreciate that. We can see here, Israel launched massive strikes on Al-Absiyah in Lebanon. This is, of course, civilian areas. Look around.
كما تشاهدون الآن الغارة الثالثة على نفس المكان الذي ألقى عليه العدو الصهيوني صاروخين ولم تنفج ولم تسقط هذه المبنى. الغارة الثالثة.
Yeah, it freezes at the end, but yeah, you can tell, man, they're just terrorists, man. Terrorists. I have to keep pressing this button. I have to keep pressing it, because this is what they are. They're terrorist scumbags, man. It's horrible. Horrible people. Horrible baby killers. It appears my computer's frozen. My X is frozen at least. Let me give it a refresh. And exactly that, Danny, that's what they're doing it for, you know. These sick people, they actually believe that in their head, that if they target kids, then they're gonna stop, you know, people resisting in the future. That's actually how these sick bastards think. So not nice. Not nice. Apparently my whole computer is frozen, the internet's frozen at least anyway. The stream still seems to be running. I don't know, guys. I think I've got too much stuff on my computer. I need to clear it all up. When I'm making all these videos, they automatically keep saving to my computer as well, and then all my street interviews and clips and everything has absolutely ruined my computer. I need to go through and sort it out. Just never get around to doing it. You guys still there in the chat? Hopefully you are. Hello? Still moving on. I don't know what's happened here. It's not good. You guys with me, yeah? Oh, the chat is going crazy now. I can't get over how much of Satan I see in his face. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? United Satan's for America. Yeah, definitely a paedophile as well. Yeah, guys, I'm completely frozen here. I don't know what's happened. I'm gonna have to maybe close that and restart. Sorry about this, guys. Having some technical difficulties apparently. Anyone know? Any tech experts in the chat know why my computer's doing this? It's quite a decent computer as well, to be fair. Should not be doing this. Are you guys still there? Can't see no one in the chat now. Oh wait, yeah, my messages ain't even. Guys, you can probably still hear me, yeah, but I can't even see the chat unless I check on my phone. Completely frozen out. Are you guys still there? Wow. Can you see me, yeah? Fuck's sake. It's weird because on my computer I can see me still moving. No RAM maybe. Oh wait, it looks like I've got some activity on my computer again. It's annoying. Annoying. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Maybe this is fix it. Hello, hello, guys. I can see you all again. I can see you all again. Sorry, I'm going to have to reopen all my tabs quickly. Why is that? Someone said it's my hard disk too much to load. It can't read fast enough. Yeah, maybe. I just need to go through and delete all my videos, I think. Close some apps. Yeah, I did have no apps open. The only thing I had open was the Streamlabs and Twitter. That was literally all I had. But yeah, I'm gonna load it all back up, guys. Don't worry, it's just loading now. No worries, Red. I appreciate you always, man. Thank you again for the super chat, brother, earlier. Appreciate that. No worries. Looks like we lost some viewers because of that malfunction, but we move on. We move on. We're back. Don't worry. We're back. So where was we? Hezbollah. Let's carry on. How much RAM have you got? Bro, I don't even know. I know nothing about all this technical stuff. But yeah, sorry guys, for those of you that are still here. So, finishing up on the Hezbollah topic. Hezbollah continue to fire on the northern settlements. So you can see all of the settlements getting hit. There's smoke there, and smoke there. And also we had some dashcam footage of Hezbollah's precision strike of yesterday caught on tape. So this is the moment a Hezbollah precision missile falls on a large number of military satellites, SATCOM, in Emek Hayla. Let's play the video. They're not the same as the Iranians, are they, guys? They don't react the same. They're not built the same. What's happening, Paul? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Yeah, anyway. How many platforms do I stream on at the same time? Maybe that uses a lot of processing. I'm using Streamlabs, and I'm streaming on Rumble, Kick, YouTube. I think that's it. Is it? And Twitch. But I don't know why I even stream on Twitch, to be fair. I never advertise anywhere. Twitch is a super gay platform, isn't it? Yeah. What's next? What's next? So I just got to load up all my tabs again now. It's kind of annoying. So a few clips here. We've got of course, the terrorist Senator Lindsey Graham has been talking all of this terrorism that he always talks. Senator Graham says he will encourage Trump to move all US bases out of Spain. So all those who don't believe Iran would use nuclear weapons, you're stupid, you're a fool, and I hate to be so harsh. To our allies, if you can't join this fight, then what fight are you going to join? To Spain, you won't let us use your airbase, our air bases, in your country to stop a homicidal regime from getting nuclear weapons to terrorise the world. No, they just don't want to be involved in terrorism. They don't want to support you terrorists. Like, it's not rocket science. I'm encouraging Trump tonight to move all of our bases out of Spain. W Spain. They're even talking about moving the bases out of there now. As to Lebanon, there is a military leader in charge of the Lebanese army that I don't trust as far as I can throw him. How about we don't trust you, Mr. Lindsey Graham? How about we don't trust Trump? You know? What right do you have to tell countries who they can and can't have in charge? The Lebanese military leader is willfully ignoring Hezbollah. He's not disarming Hezbollah. Let's get somebody in charge of the Lebanese military that will use it. What is it with these Americans thinking that they actually run the whole world? Have you noticed that? It's like Trump, innit? I genuinely think in Trump's head, he thinks that he's not just president of the United States. He thinks that he's president of the entire world. And it's like all of these other Americans, all these American politicians, they all seem to have the same mindset. They think that they own every country. They think just because they're America, oh, big bad America, we've got all of these weapons and all this funding and all these other countries defending us, that for some reason that means they can do whatever they want around the world. Crazy. Let's play the clip anyway.
We literally dodged a nuclear bullet. If President Trump had not done this, they could have had a nuclear capability within months, weeks, not months. And if they had a weapon, they would use it. To all those who don't believe that, you're stupid. You're a fool, and I hate to be so harsh. People got Hitler wrong. Donald Trump is the right man at the right time. To our allies, if you can't join this fight, what fight are you going to join? To Spain. You won't let us use your our air bases in your country to stop a homicidal regime from getting nuclear weapons that terrorize the world. I am encouraging President Donald J. Trump tonight to move all of our bases out of Spain. You know, we have an Article 5 commitment to Spain under NATO, but we shouldn't have air bases in a country that will not let us use those planes to protect the world against a religious Nazi regime. As to Lebanon, there is a military leader in charge of the Lebanese army that I don't trust as far as I can throw him. He is willfully ignoring Hezbollah. He's not disarming Hezbollah. There were rockets fired from areas that were supposed to be cleared by the Lebanese army. Let's get somebody in charge of the Lebanese military that will use it.
And his accent's so annoying as well. Yeah, let's get someone in charge of the Hezbollah army. Like, shut your fucking mouth, man. So annoying. And then, again, he threatened Saudi Arabia. Our embassy was hit in Riyadh. Do you not have an obligation to join the fight with us? You have yet to do that. So if you do not believe the American embassy being attacked in Riyadh would trigger mutual self-defense, then maybe we shouldn't do a treaty with you. Another subscriber on YouTube. Thank you, KH. Yeah, let's play this fucking annoying fucking clip. Sorry for my language.
To my friends in Saudi Arabia, I've been your biggest champion. I think the Crown Prince has taken Saudi Arabia in a completely different direction in a good way. But here's what I want to say to Saudi Arabia tonight. I'm willing to do a mutual
Saudi Arabia tonight
defense agreement with your country to give you protection in perpetuity.
Oh wait, we've got to interrupt for a super chat. Izzy again. Izzy again, your legend back in the stream. I didn't even see you join. You sent a super chat for $20. Peace be upon you, brother. IRGNC said, no vessel associated with the attackers against Iran has the right to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. If you have any doubts, come closer and try. Is Iran just aura-maxing at this point? Yeah, they are, man. They are. They have every right to. They're making these Americans look like fucking idiots. They're making them look like idiots. I think we did speak about that. You said you just woke up. That's fine. I think maybe we went over that one yesterday. But yeah, that's what I said yesterday as well. I said, if you're an American, and you're working for Donald Trump, and Trump's there as well saying, yeah, no, don't worry about the Iranians. Go take the Strait of Hormuz. Then you're in for a very big surprise. Do not underestimate the Iranians. You'll probably not come out alive. It'll probably be your death day if you do that. But yeah, thank you, Izzy. Let's rewind that clip quickly. So, unfortunately, rewind the clip. Try and not kill myself listening to his annoying accent.
To my friends in Saudi Arabia, I've been your biggest champion. I think the Crown Prince has taken Saudi Arabia in a completely different direction in a good way. But here's what I want to say to Saudi Arabia tonight. I'm willing to do a mutual defense agreement with your country to give you protection in perpetuity. Under the agreement I've been pushing, and I hope we can continue to talk about, if you're attacked by Iran, we would go to war for you. To Saudi Arabia, our embassy was hit in Riyadh. Do you not have an obligation to join the fight with us? You've yet to do that. So if you do not believe the American embassy being attacked in Riyadh would trigger mutual self-defense, maybe we shouldn't do a treaty with you. To my friends in
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, man. So annoying. And look, Tucker Carlson hit the nail bang on the head. Tucker Carlson has been on a roll lately. He's been on fire. Tucker Carlson says, if you wake up in the morning and you're living in the kind of country that thinks it's okay to kill not simply military officers but their daughters, that country is not worth fighting for. I completely agree. I completely agree. Let's play the clip.
The bombing of a girls' school next to an Iranian naval base that was apparently the school of choice for officers at the naval base. These were the children, the daughters of the people we're fighting. You have to believe that was accidental, despite the fact it was hit twice, 40 minutes apart. Looks very much like a double tap, which is to say a bombing and then an attack on the people coming to rescue the injured. But as an American, you have to believe this was a tragic mistake. But we have to verify that, because if you wake up in the morning and you're living in the kind of country that thinks it's okay to kill not simply military officers, but their daughters, that country's not worth fighting for.
Yeah, I think we can all agree with Tucker there. Trump's a terrorist, and the country is definitely not worth fighting for. I mean, I know myself personally, if I had the, say if they tried to conscript us all in the UK to go and fight this war, I'd say send me to jail. Send me to jail, and if there's no option for jail, I'll take death. I'll take death. I'd rather know that when I die I'll go to a good place instead of defending terrorists. Israeli terrorists. Yeah, that's just my view on that. I don't know about you guys, but I will not be going to die for Israel or America or even the UK, because everything that we do in the UK seems to be for no reason as well. So yeah, I will not be going to die for any of these terrorists, is what I'm trying to say. And last bit on the American stuff. Satellite images show the destruction of US military fuel storage tanks at the Ali Al Salim air base in Kuwait. So we've got the before and after pictures here. Some direct hits. Yeah. Americans and the Zionists are getting cooked. They're getting cooked. W Saviour, no, W Jazz. Shout out to you, Jazz. Fuck the Epstein regime. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not going to die for no Epstein regime. I don't know about you guys. I'm not going to die for no paedophiles. I'm not going to die in a war that was used to cover up the horrific crimes on children. I'm not going to do it. That's not a bit of me. Shout out to you, user. Thanks for tuning in. They did target the girls' school. They did target the girls' school.
We literally dodged a
what the
nuclear
fuck?
bullet.
Why can I hear that guy's voice? Why the fuck? That was a horrible surprise in my headphones. Oh, nasty. Nasty, nasty. Oh yeah. Oh no, we've got to listen to him again. I forgot to add this part in. We've got to listen to him again. Another 25 seconds. That is going to feel like another lifetime. Damn it. Damn it. Senator Graham, again, Senator terrorist Lindsey Graham said to the UAE, "You said today publicly your country would not be used to join the fight against the Ayatollah's regime. This is so disappointing. We need partners that will step forward in a fight that we can't afford to lose." Why is he so, like, desperately trying to get these other countries involved? They don't want to be involved. They've already seen enough damage in their country. They've had enough. They don't want it anymore. They're thinking about cutting business ties with you as well.
Friends of the United Arab Emirates, you joined the Abraham Accords when nobody else would. You've been a great partner, but you said today publicly at the UN, your country would not be used to join the fight against the Ayatollah's regime. This is so disappointing. We need partners that will step forward in a fight that we can't afford to lose. The Arab countries are as much at threat as we are, and I've been saying this for 20 years. Friends of the United Arab Emirates.
Oh, mate, they don't want to die for you, man. They don't want to die for you. Shut up, man, at this point. And just some other satellite images here show the damage at the US Al Dhafra air base in the UAE, which was caused by Iranian missile and drone attacks. So before and afters here. Before and afters here. Before and afters here. And before and afters here. So everyone's saying, oh no, you know them Zionists on Twitter, oh no, the Iranians, they're not targeting military bases, they're not targeting military bases, they're targeting civilian infrastructure. No, they're not. They're hitting a lot of direct hits. A lot of direct hits. No, not Lindsay the terrorist. Yeah, I know his voice is really hard to put up with, ain't it? So, it's not nice. Not nice to listen to. I just realised the chat I'm seeing on Saviour's Live are not the same I'm looking at right now. All the chats about Israel is hidden for me. Do you know what you got to do, brother? So basically, I've got the, I don't know if you can see my phone. Can you see my phone? Probably see the light. There's like a, yeah, you see that little settings button there? You want to click this settings button, and then it says chat filter, top messages, and you want to click that and then change it to all messages. Right, just trying to get the camera to focus. Got the light up there, so yeah, all messages. Change it to all messages, and then you'll see all of the chats. No, guys, it's not multiple chats on the screen. The only chats that come up on the stream will be YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. But no one's talking on Twitch or Kick right now, so it's just your chat filter. It will automatically filter out that stuff for some reason. Stream every minute, Benny said. I'd love to stream every minute, man, but unfortunately I still have to work my slave job at the minute. So until we start getting the ball rolling, when we start getting some revenue from this stuff, then I'll be happy to stream all day, every day. You guys sorted out the chat filter? That's great. That's great. Yeah, no, I never knew it for ages either. To be fair, I had the same problem. I didn't know about that chat filter, but yeah, that's why. Just subbed, great channel. Thank you, man. Oh, Issa's here on Kick. Shout out, man. So yeah, Issa's the only guy you won't see in that chat, but you can see him on my screen. Wait, here, yeah, you can see him here. Issa's on Kick. Issa's always on Kick, man. I've really advised you guys to go over to Kick. I really would. Kick's much better. But yeah, thank you. Anyway, so the last bits. The Strait of Hormuz. Let's talk about the Strait of Hormuz. I've only got a few posts about this, but we will look into it a bit more, to be fair. So today with the Strait of Hormuz, so I'm sure you guys have seen all the rise of all the oil prices and everything like that. Basically, reason for that is the Strait of Hormuz being closed down by the Iranians. So it's causing a lot of problems around the world. Iran's basically saying, if you want to try and ruin our country, and ruin our economy, then we'll make sure that all you guys suffer with us. So yeah, Kick's a great app, Dudley. I hope you follow me on Kick, please. That'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah. So, an Iranian official tells CNN Iran plans to impose security fees on ships belonging to countries allied with the United States, and says they can use the Strait of Hormuz in exchange for a fixed amount of money. W Iran. Not really a good day to be anyone that's not on the side of Iran, though. That's what you get when you support terrorists, I guess. And Ali Larijani, the secretary of the Iranian Supreme National Security Council, said the Strait of Hormuz will either be a strait of peace and prosperity for all, or will be a strait of defeat and suffering for warmongers. Based. Super based. Super based. Super based. Yeah, raise the oil. Raise it. Raise it. Make everyone suffer. Fuck it. Why not? It's a shame though, isn't it? Because all of like the rich people don't really get affected by this, you know. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. And then this: restaurants and hotels across India warned that they might close as liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) shipments are halted due to the US-Israel conflict, with Iran blocking the Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz. India, the world's second biggest LPG importer, has used emergency powers to raise local production. Yet the hospitality industry still struggles to get fuel. And that was from Reuters. So, I mean, I'm going to actually try and find out a little bit more about that one. So we are running out of stuff as well. Let me just type in Indian restaurant Reuters Strait of Hormuz. Hopefully we can find that. There we go. Let's go over the little Reuters, what they had to say about it. So yeah, Indian restaurants warn of shutdowns as Iran war makes cooking gas scarce. So this is some of the damage, you know, this is what happens. Strait of Hormuz gets closed, you know, starts affecting everyone. Restaurants and hotels across India are warned of disruptions and possible shutdowns on Tuesday as the Iran war constricts supplies of cooking gas, prompting authorities to set up a panel to review industry requests. The fuel shortage comes as the US/Israel war in Iran has halted ship traffic in the Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, driving up energy prices and transport costs, hitting exports and output from Gulf producers such as Qatar and Saudi Arabia. India, the world's second biggest importer of liquefied petroleum gas, invoked emergency powers last week to order refiners to crank up production for domestic use, leaving the hospitality industry struggling to get sufficient supply. We have LPG stock for 2 days. We are working on contingencies, said Bert Muller, founder of the Mexican food chain California Burrito, with more than 100 stores spanning Bengaluru and Chennai in India's south to Delhi and Noida in the north. We are conserving gas and installing induction stoves at certain stores. India's oil ministry said it had set up a panel to review requests for LPG supply to restaurants and other industries following appeals from 2 industry bodies. The restaurant industry is predominantly dependent on commercial LPG for its operations, the National Restaurant Association of India, which represents more than 500,000 restaurants, told the Food Processing Ministry on Monday. Any disruption therein will lead to a catastrophic closure, the NRI said in a letter, while another body, the Federation of Hotel and Restaurant Associations of India, also sought government help. Indian companies have raised LPG prices for the first time in about a year, as the war boosts prices on the imports that fuel 2/3 of annual LPG consumption. India's largest supplier of LNG, Qatar, also halted production last week after Iran strikes in Gulf countries in retaliation for Israeli and US strikes against it. In the southern tech hub of Bengaluru, dubbed India's Silicon Valley, several restaurants said deliveries had dropped sharply, banning that kitchens will come to a halt if the situation is not resolved. So yeah, basically guys, this is like really fucking up a lot of people, you know. Suppose, who else can you blame? One of our restaurants did not receive gas cylinders today. Manish V. Shetty, who runs the Udupi food hub chain of restaurants in Bengaluru. I can't even read these fucking words. Bengaluru told Reuters. Thankfully, one of our older vendors helped us, he added, because the chain offers immediate payment rather than credit terms of a week or a month. We're also seeing a spike in the price of sunflower oil that we use for cooking. Few restaurants stockpile LPG cylinders because of safety concerns, relying instead of frequent replacement, said Virinder Kamath, the secretary of the Bengaluru Hotels Association. It's a very grave situation. Most of the gas companies have stopped supplying, said Anaf Narayan of the NRAI Bengaluru branch, adding that even those restaurants that do store gas could run out within a week or two. So yeah, guys, I mean, don't fuck with Iran, basically. Don't fuck with Iran. Don't be associated with the American and the Israeli terrorists if you want to survive, pretty much. You know, every country that's decided to side... Wait, subscriber on YouTube, thank you, Flower. Every country that's decided to side with the terrorists are feeling the effects now. They are. I'm sure there will be certain countries that are allied with Iran that will have no issues. They'll have no issues. So that's what happens when you guys make a deal with the devil. You make a deal with these terrorists, and unfortunately you have to bear the consequences. India is the motherland and Israel is the fatherland. I know! How crazy for Modi to say that. I can't believe he said that. Turkey is having talks with Iran to let certain ships through that's not involved in the war. Yeah, probably true. I think that is true, actually. I saw that, I'm pretty sure. No tears for India. India is heavily pro-Israel. Exactly that. Apart from the Indian Muslims, though, man. The Indian Muslims are on the right side of history. They're actually getting oppressed as well by the extremists out there. Bloody. Yeah, exactly. India's got to stop being Zionists, and Tel Aviv, Steve, the breeder of Tommy Tarb, cyber beggars and gammons. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. Just going to double check some of the Telegram groups. See if there's any breaking news that's been going on while we've been streaming. 1 second, I've got a delivery here. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, why's my camera glitched out? Can you hear me still? Here we go again. Wait. Sorry, guys. Can you hear me? Wait. Sorry, I just have to reset my camera. It does this sometimes. Microphone should still be working though. Yep, guys. What's going on? Sorry about that. Just had to get a delivery. Why is the chat slowed down? Oh, no one's actually talking. Thought there was something going on then. Can hear you. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, we're just gonna have a quick look at Telegram, really. See if there's any breaking news going down since we started streaming. Yeah, sorry, camera back. I don't know why my camera does that. It's weird. Sometimes it just freezes. I have to reset it. Just gonna double check the old Telegram. Some breaking news. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some breaking news, I think. Cool. We got some breaking stuff coming out now. Screen show you. So yeah. Targeting of American bases in Qatar 1 minute ago. We've got Iran's Foreign Minister Araghchi said US officials are posting fake news to manipulate the markets. US officials are posting fake news to manipulate markets. It won't protect them from inflationary tsunami that they've imposed on Americans. Markets are facing the biggest shortfall in history, bigger than the Arab oil embargo, Iran's Islamic Revolution, and the Kuwait invasion combined. Crazy, crazy stuff. We've got this fucking bitch. The US Navy has not escorted a tanker or a vessel through the Strait of Hormuz. Leave it.
Can you explain why the Energy Secretary posted and then appeared to have deleted a post on X saying that the U.S. Navy escorted an oil tanker through the Strait of Hormuz?
Yes, I was made aware of this post. I haven't had a chance to talk to the Energy Secretary about it directly. However, I know the post was taken down pretty quickly, and I can confirm that the U.S. Navy has not escorted a tanker or a vessel at this time, though of course that's an option the President has said he will absolutely utilize if and when necessary at the appropriate time.
That was posted erroneously. Could it be because of a staffer? What, I guess, will there be any consequences for this? I know you still have to consult, but just generally speaking.
Again, I would defer you to the Department of Energy to answer that question.
Crazy, man. Yeah, Strait of Hormuz continues to fuck everybody up. So we've got Mossad media outlet in Iran. It's called Iran International, works to cover up criminal child killing attacks on public gathering spots in Iran. According to Iran International media, they hit cinemas, homes and hospitals because our mercenaries said that they saw military forces there. Haha. Traitors! Oh, thanks, Issa. Yeah, I always do that. I think it's alright though, as long as I just don't do it too much. She got Epstein's. We have, look, Hezbollah, man, they're still putting in work. Israeli media, a serious security incident has occurred in southern Lebanon. Censorship does not allow for publication. Unfortunately for you, we have people posting it anyway. This is interesting. So the senior intelligence official of the Zionist regime admitted, if we had known that Ayatollah Sayyid Moshabah Khamenei would be chosen, maybe we should have thought more about assassinating the leader of Iran. He said, our big problem now is that Ayatollah Sayyid Moshabah Khamenei has become the leader of Iran. Unfortunately, with our own hands, we caused the selection of him. We see that the Iranians did not surrender and did not give any concessions, contrary to Trump's claim. Iran will not surrender or stop. Publicly discussing the assassination of another country's leader is widely considered a violation of international norms and a dangerous escalation in foreign relations. This is the world we live in today, I know, right? Sad times. Look, Hezbollah, they're going crazy. Look, this is all just while we've been streaming. We've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. This is like 30 minutes ago. 4 Iranian diplomats were martyred in an Israeli attack on a hotel in Beirut. Abbas Iravani, the permanent representative of the Islamic Republic of Iran to the United Nations, announced that in the early hours of Sunday, Israel carried out a deliberate attack on the Ramada Hotel in Beirut, resulting in the martyrdom of 4 diplomats of the Islamic Republic of Iran as followed. Oh, sorry, so my bad. This was Israeli terrorism hitting unfortunately killing 4 members of the 4 diplomats, of Iran, which is very heartbreaking, man. Very heartbreaking. Rest in peace to all that died. And that was on Sunday as well. It said it's just been published, obviously. And Galibath made a tweet saying, "Let the enemy know that whatever they do, we will undoubtedly respond with a proportionate and immediate retaliation. No malice will go unanswered. And today we decree the rule of an eye for an eye bluntly, without exception. If they initiate war on infrastructure, we will undoubtedly target their infrastructure." Yeah. Don't fuck with Iran. Also, guys, I will shout out this page. Oh, wait, look. There's another breaking news from the UAE too. According to the UAE Ministry of Defence, 2 crew members of an Emirati Apache helicopter were killed while intercepting a drone after colliding with an Iranian drone, and a helicopter also crashed. All to protect the Zionist regime. So yeah, that's crazy. The Ministry of Defence announces the martyrdom of 2 members of the armed forces following the crash of a helicopter due to a technical malfunction while performing their national duty in the country today. The Ministry of Defence extends its deepest condolences and sympathies to the families of the 2 martyrs, asking Almighty God to envelop them in His vast mercy and to inspire their loved ones with patience and solace. Sad that these people are losing their lives for the Zionist regime, right? Yeah, sad times. But yeah, I was going to say, guys, Resistance Trench Mirror, very good Telegram page. If you guys aren't already in that one, always got breaking news in there. That's my favourite Telegram page, probably. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. It hasn't felt like it's been as long as an episode today. Main reason why is because last night we covered loads of stuff as well, so we would have covered that all today otherwise. But yeah, I don't know. Not too bad anyway, guys, I guess. we will. That's not martyrdom, lol. We will do another stream tomorrow, same sort of time, around 5:30 to 6 p.m. UK time. Remember, guys, join my X community as well. Join my X community. Let me pull it up. My X community. You can submit. I've got the X community, so you guys can basically submit your like news clips, whatever you want me to react to. You can put it in there. Let me just put it in the chat for you. Yo, bro. Oh, you want me to help you sell your paintings? Appreciate that, Waskar. Yeah, sorry, man. I did completely forget about that. I'll take a look in a minute when the stream ends. So yeah, this is the X community, guys. Putting it in the chat now. Join the X community and join the X community and share your clips, news, updates, whatever it is that you may want me to watch. Ayana, I will try to quit the vapes, man. Appreciate that, man. I quit smoking and I just started vaping instead, to be fair. Yeah, so we've only got like 16 of us in this community right now, look. But obviously, yeah, you guys can post your updates in here. And I'll react to them or whatever if they're any good, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And until tomorrow, I will see you all then. Peace out, guys. Thank you.
Today we are super fucking happy about it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to like and empty the space. Let's bring some more people in here to enjoy the celebration.
Yes.
The farewell party to the savior.
Say goodbye, a farewell for this motherfucker that put the fucking video of the fucking hostage. So this is a fucking farewell for me, okay?
Because he shouldn't exist from the get-go. He should have been executed by the Mossad long time ago, and I've been asking for this for a long time. And I was talking to my commander, I'm telling him, listen to me, he needs to go.
I think that you need to gather all the Zions, eliminate them.
He deserves to be genocided like all the other Nazis, and he's a convicted fucking criminal. And they pissed the hell out of me. This fucking Hamas and giving them a voice after October 7, and us Jews and Israelis can live peacefully. I hate him.
Great.
I hate him.